Hey, hey. I think I need to add some light. All right, I am live on YouTube. And let me start the recording. All right. Hey, my name is Angela Brooks. If this is the first time that you have watched my videos, especially here on YouTube, you can find more about me at angelabrook.com. And today I want to talk about social media shakedown. Some of the things that seems like maybe they are common sense that some people just don't know what it is they need to do and how to get the most effective results and be an influencer, because that's what we are when we are on social media. Is we are influencers, um, sharing our craft with other people. Some people think that when you join a business that all you talk about is your company, your products, your those are part of it, but a lot of it is building your credibility and letting people get to know you, meet you. Because I heard a quote yesterday that really made me laugh. It said, "In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king." So if you're walking around in your business blind and you haven't figured out how to make all this work, let me give you some tips today that maybe that will help you. The first thing that I want to talk about is how to avoid engagement bait. That was so 2018, 2019, and it's just people are over it and they really want real engagement. They want people who are actually human. I know that sounds really weird. However, what do I mean by engagement bait? Is when you do a post. Some people would just say, join my thing, or here's a giveaway. If you do this, you're going to get this for free. And they're going to be tagging 50 to 100 people that have nothing to do with their post. That's really, really something that pisses people off. And or asking people to share your post. If they like it, they're going to share it anyway. So you don't have to really tell people to like your post. But people are really over that. They want to just read good stories, and something that a lot of people leave out is telling a story, because people are naturally storytellers, and people are automatically and naturally drawn to stories. So when you share who you are, what you do, if you've gone on a trip or if you've got something that would grab people's attention, share that. Stop trying to bait them into buying your thing before you've even become their friend or a connection. Perfect example yesterday, somebody I've never had a conversation with ever. We had just connected on LinkedIn, and they sent me, of course, LinkedIn has a reputation for a lot of spam and messenger. And I hope that I can be one of those influencers that changes that and teaches people how to actually connect with people, even on LinkedIn. Business people don't want to be spammed any more than somebody on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wherever. But this person came in. They had not looked at my profile because it gives you a notification. They had not said, "Hey, how are you? My name is," and they sent me a paragraph this long. And I ignored everything in the middle and just went to, "Hey, thanks for reaching out to me. I appreciate you saying hello." Again, they ignored that comment and went straight to sending me a link and, "Hey, let's hop on the phone and get to know each other." Start with my profile. See if we have anything in common first, because my profile on LinkedIn is very detailed, and I update it every time I go to an event or something happens new in my business. I put it on LinkedIn so people know who I am by just glancing, and then we can get into a chit chat. However, people aren't going to jump on the phone. They're not going to hop on the phone to get to know you better, because that's just, excuse me, that's just not something that people are willing to do on social media. Another thing is to avoid clickbait. You also want to give your, I don't know what's wrong with my voice. You want to give the algorithm something to grab hold of. And Facebook has total control of what and who sees your post. same as on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn's a little bit, their algorithm's a little bit kinder than Facebook's. Um, but one of the things, if you put the word giveaway, join me, free, um, anything about products, you'll notice that maybe 2, 3, 5 at the most will see your post. That'll comment or just tag a like. Or you can post something that's a long story and you'll get hundreds on that post. Maybe you're a fabulous storyteller, maybe you're not, I don't know. However, on Facebook or on your phone, you can download some cool font keyboards. I'm not going to tell you how to download it. You can figure that out. Just, go to Google, cool font keyboards. One of those will change the way the words look on Facebook in the description. And Facebook algorithm hasn't figured it out yet how to read those words. So if you really wanted to promote something that you had coming up, say like my 5-day LinkedIn challenge. If I put the 5-day challenge word in my description, that's not going to get a lot of eyeballs, just simply because Facebook's going to shut it down. But if I use this particular font keyboard, and put those words in that particular keyboard font, it'll scan over it and it'll be able to get out in front of people. So that's just a little hack that I thought was pretty cool and I wanted to share with you. Another thing is, stop sharing other people's stuff on your page. Your Facebook page is about you. And that's something else that I encourage you to go to the settings on Facebook and make sure that you have set the approval before somebody can post on your wall, or if they've tagged you, that you have to approve it first before it just lands on your wall. Very few things that people tag me in go straight to my wall. In case maybe I'm in a summit or if I'm in somebody's course or something and I'm helping them promote something, then it can. However, I give all permission to what goes on my wall. I don't want other people posting their pictures there. If they've tagged me in a picture that say we've met at an event, of course I'm going to approve that. But, just stop sharing people's stuff on your walls. It doesn't need to be a comedy center. It's something that you can just comment on that post over there, but you don't want to post it on your wall because you want people to be drawn and attracted to you. Another thing, that's where people get to know you. That's your know, like, and trust factor. So be very cautious and be very protective of that. One of your best friends is doing selfies. And I know people really, really hate doing selfies, but they're actually getting better at it. Um, Selfies is where people actually get connected to you. They get to see the many faces of Angela. They get to see the many faces of you. And sometimes people don't want to post selfies, which I totally get. We don't look amazing every single day because, Instagram and Facebook and all these platforms make it look like you get up and curl your hair and do your makeup and look fabulous every day, when most people are hang out in their yoga pants and their hair hadn't been washed in 2 or 3 days. But they don't want to do a selfie because they look rough. There is an app you can download. It is called Perfect 365. Go check that out. You figure that out and add that to your phone. It will automatically, you can set it up. Do you want eyelashes? Do you want makeup? Do you want just foundation, lipstick, whatever? Hello, it is like a life changer. Um, Groups. As you know, Facebook is starting to be a really big group, really pushing groups for more connection, more relationship building. And they really want people to build groups, and groups are hard to build. You may get 20, 50, 100. However, to grow beyond that, you really have to promote your group. You really have to talk about it a lot, because what you talk about is what people know about. And if you don't talk about it, they just don't know. So don't get upset if you've never talked about XYZ product and nobody's ever bought it and you're going, why not? It's because you don't talk about it. So what you talk about is what people know about. Getting them into a group, if you have an email list, I highly suggest you, put that at the bottom of every single email, give them the option to opt in. Don't go down the side of the group and add all your friends, because if you add a bunch of people and they don't join, Then Facebook algorithm says, oh, that content's not very good. Let's not show people that group, and they'll squish it. You want to encourage people. You want to send the link to your group to those people and say, hey, I've got this group about blah, blah, blah. Give the benefits and what it's about. Let them click the button and you approve them to come in, because otherwise you're killing your algorithm and Facebook will absolutely hide your stuff. Stories. If you're not doing Facebook, Instagram stories, you're missing out on where 2020 is going. People love to peep into your life and kind of see what's going on. See, as a matter of fact, I'll do one now for you. I'm just going to do a, hey, this is Angela Brooks, and I'm teaching how to do stories on Instagram. And I've got some pretty good cheat hacks for Facebook and Instagram. Poof, there's a story. And it just lets people know that you're doing a podcast, or because I'm turning this into a podcast, I'm going to share it over into a group that I have. Hello, join my group over on Facebook. It's a master class. And then, of course, I'm going live stream on YouTube all at the same time. One action, multi platforms. That's the way I like to work. And people think, oh, how do you have time to go to all these different places? Zoom will let you do these things. So take advantage of that. There's a reason for it. But do stories. Make sure you share your stories with people so that they can get to know you. That's another know, like, and trust factor. They get to see your quirkiness, your things that you hang out and do, and see what that connection is. Another one is, what is the biggest connection builder on social media? It's video, straight up video. I hesitated it for a long, long time because I just didn't want to. I was tired. I had every excuse you could give. I didn't want to do it. So I didn't. And I literally went through a 3-year coaching program, probably 2 years, where I just didn't do them. Everybody else was doing, well, most everybody was doing them, but I didn't do them routinely. I would just kind of like jagger in here and there. And now in the last year, I've been very faithful doing either one every day or several a week. So that is how you build connection with people, because they get to see you, they get to hear your voice, they get to know your eye movements, because I have lots of eye movements. And LinkedIn, they are going to go to live videos. About 500 people have the live video on LinkedIn. However, you can upload one to LinkedIn. It can be less than 5 minutes. So those are short, sweet. Hang on, that's coming, because they're getting on board with a lot of stuff that they haven't been for years. So LinkedIn is like a sleeping giant getting ready to wake up. That's where I do the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. If you would like that link, drop me a message wherever you're seeing this video, and I will give you that link so you get your profile set up and get ready. How do you get people to know, like, trust, comment, and share your stuff? You are commenting on every person that comes to your page and leaves a message. Maybe you do it all at night. You don't have to do it at the same time the person posted, but make sure you reply to every single person, and not just like the post. Leave a comment, leave an emoji, leave something that says, yes, I saw you. Otherwise, why would they come and hang out on your page if they know you're not going to talk to them? I get lots of engagement because I talk to every single person. And sometimes I can make one post that will last all day long. And if you've got a post that is really, really gathering some engagement and some conversation, don't post anything else. Stay in that post until it not flatlines, but until it gets quieter, and then post something else. So you don't have to post nonstop on social media. Just talk to people. They came to your page, they came to your comment, talk to them. The follow method. Most people don't have their follow button turned on. That's the first thing that I reach for, because not everybody wants to be like friend connected, but your follow button will show everybody your public post, which everything on my page is public. I have everything opened up because I'm not going to use social media for anything. I'm not going to put anything on social media that should be private, because that's just didn't make sense. And a lot of people are looking to max out their 5,000 on Facebook or 30,000 on LinkedIn. And a big number of people really doesn't mean anything to me if they're not talking to me. If there's no engagement, if there's just a big number but no conversation, then when people come to your page and they see those two numbers, they don't match. And they're going, "Oh, why is everybody here?" I don't care to have big numbers. I am always cleaning people out. I've got a, friend finder. Anybody that has not commented or engaged or liked a post in 90 days, then I unfriend. That's not a bad thing. It's just cleaning out your friend list. Because if somebody came and stood on your front porch at your house for 90 days, wouldn't you call the popo to have them removed? Probably way before 90 days. But another thing I use is the birthday model. Facebook tells you whose birthday is every day. Go to their messenger, leave a little short message, and because so many people just comment on their wall, and if you're like me, I literally last year got over 500 messages. And so yours is going to get lost. And after a while, you can't click and like all of those because it just goes on and on and on. You miss people. Go to the messenger and leave your message, an audio, a video, or just a typewritten message. That's impressive to people when you take the time. And you can even go to your notes on your phone and type out a little short message that you can copy and paste and drop it in there. Just let them know that you see them. No sales, no links, no let's get on the phone and become best buddies. Just say happy birthday. Recognize their special day. Um, and the last thing that I have for you is be consistent. I think that is my biggest pet peeve is that people are not consistent on social media and then they wonder why it doesn't work. It's because it's not going to because there's no engagement or there's no consistent that you're even going to respond to them. So let me find a link for you. If you've enjoyed this podcast, thank you for listening on the podcast. If you're on YouTube, thank you very much. If you're listening in the group or on Facebook, wherever you're watching this video, drop a message to me below and tell me where you watch this, whether it was live or hashtag replay. My name is Angela Brooks, and if you would like more tips like this, jump over onto angelabrook.com/pro, PRO tip, TIP, and that will put you on my email list, and I drop all kind of goodness over there. So make sure you join me over on the email list so that you get updates like this, because this is going to go out to my email list and to all the groups of where I'm at. So thank you very much for taking your time and spending with me, and I will see you in the email list.